Hi guys, my name's Rick Shiels down here, back in Manchester, Trafford Golf Centre, and I'm testing the new TaylorMade irons. These are the RSi TP. I would be lying if I said I wasn't excited about testing these, only because when I tested the RSi 1s and the RSi 2s, they performed incredibly well and therefore topped my top 10 list at the start of the year. And I was looking forward to these as soon as I saw them, as soon as I saw the image of them, because they look really sleek. The design is fantastic. They're for the better player, so smaller head. They're kind of bladed version, but they're not real blades. They're not like the MBs that the TaylorMade have, the Tour preferred ones. They've got a bit of cavity, a bit of forgiveness. I'm going to do a test here. I've got this in 7-iron, 9-iron and 3-iron. Depends how well I'm hitting it, whether I hit the 3. We're going to see how they perform using GC2, using real golf balls. And see how they fly, see how they feel. They're definitely not going to be the longest because the lofts are more true. So for example, the 7-iron is 34 degrees, 9-iron is 42 degrees, so a bit more true to their kind of lofts, true to, let's say better players' lofts that are not after maximum distance. They've obviously got the speed slot at the bottom on the longer irons, not so much on the short irons, so from 8 downwards they haven't. And they've got the face slots, the 2 slits, the toe and the heel, on 7-iron all the way up to 3-iron, and then 8-iron down, it's just a plain face. Let's start with 7 first. Let's start with our lovely 7-iron. So, they're a forged head, and you'll see the image on screen now. I don't know, they just really suit my eye. It might be that they're my initials as well. That always helps. So Rick Shiels, I, even I for my daughter. So, you know, they've named them well for a start for me, but joking aside, they do just look like a really solid, nice iron. Let's give them a smack. Got them on GC2, the simulate software is on, real golf balls, back here in not so sunny Manchester. Right, looks wise behind the ball, they don't scare me, they're not mega bladed. I reckon they could go even more bladed with these, but they've decided not to. The 7 has got the face slots, 34 degrees, so I would expect about 165 carry. The first thing I'm not expecting to see is a huge amount of distance. I would say in about the 160, high range of 160, that's actually gone further than I expected, 173. That felt forged, but didn't sound forged, weirdly. So it felt like a really soft feel, but sounded much louder than what I would classify as being a forged iron. Felt good. Respectable distance. Like I say, 34 degrees on a 7. So it's not incredibly strong. It's not as strong as some other TaylorMade golf clubs out there or other brands out there. It's more of what I would classify as a truer loft. It's odd. They feel forged. They just don't seem to sound it. They don't sound as soft as what I would have envisioned them when I was hitting them. But still producing good numbers. 166 carry distance. Felt good, felt easy to hit, not too demanding, not ridiculously difficult. Let's go one more, find in the middle of the club, then we'll just test it off the toe. That's a nice hit. That's a really nice hit. Yeah, just on that 170 mark again. So I would say a couple of yards longer than maybe my current 7-iron. But not much in it. Not much in it at all. And I'm saying I'm not expecting huge amounts of distance with these. I'm not expecting 180, 190 carry distances. Right, let's hit off the toe. So I'm going to purposely just aim to hit this off the toe edge of the club. With the face slots, that should give you a little bit of protection. They're just not as big as the face slots on the RSi 1 and the RSi 2, so whether they're going to give you as much forgiveness, but again, these clubs are more designed for your lower handicapper anyway. So I'm going to go towards the toe edge of the club. Oh, that was right on the toe. Ow. So let's see what it does. That's incredible. That felt awful. I felt like I nearly missed that shot. I'm going to show you just quickly on the image there, just let me show you where I've actually hit that one from. So bottom and towards the toe side of centre, you see there on the screen. And it's still got to 165 yards worth of carry distance. That's quite impressive. It's quite impressive for what's targeted towards a bladed kind of good player's iron. They feel great. Right, I'm going to move up to 9 next. And then we'll see if we can do the fearful 3-iron. Felt good, you know, they're just nice. The looks wise for me already sold it to me. They look fantastic. And then the feel off the face is good. Numbers aren't going to be the longest in the world. Let's hit a few 9s and I might brave the 3-iron. Stay tuned. So 9-iron, there's no face slots. It's a slightly different design on the back of the head. It's not got the crisscrossed pattern, but that's pretty much it. There's no speed slot either. So it's taken all of those power elements and miss shot elements out of it. It's just got a bit of chunk at the bottom end, and it's to me, the classifying this as a blade would be wrong. They're just kind of a smaller cavity back. So 9-iron looks nice behind the ball. 42 degrees of loft, so very generous loft with a 9. Yeah, good. Felt great. Such an odd, the sound doesn't seem to match the feel. So I'm hitting them, they feel much softer than the sound is actually feeding back to me. 143 carry distance for a 9, which I pretty much expect. I've been about the 145 region normally. You can tell how windy it is down here in Manchester today, but the simulator software doesn't know that, so that's all good. Yeah, just under that 140 mark. Again, it's not an iron that I'm expecting to hit a million miles away. It feels soft, but yet the sound is really quite loud, which don't seem to match up, but doesn't really matter. It's not offending me. Right, let's brave it. Let's go to the 3. Try 3-iron? Let's do it. So, first off, what I noticed straight away is that it's not, for me, for a 3-iron, it's not a scary 3-iron to look down on. I don't know whether those face slots just give you that little bit of protection. It's almost like if you go to the bowling alley and it's got the bumpers up the side. That kind of same idea with this. I feel like I've got a bit of protection, and it's not a lot. It might even just be in my head that I've got this protection. But I feel like I've got more confidence with this 3-iron straight away. 20 degrees, it's got back on the speed slot, back on the face slots. Let's give this a hit. Now I would say roughly 3-iron would be about 215. See how it performs. I'm not expecting huge distances again. Oh, that felt good. Yeah, felt great. Just under that 215 mark, and again, I keep stressing this, I'm not expecting the longest hitting world. If you're after length, RSi 1s, RSi TPs are more for the feel, which it gives ample, it gives great feel. Look at that ball flight. Love that. Real stinger. Yeah, just over 220. I can't, for me, for a golf of where I'm at the moment with these clubs, they would definitely be ones that I would look at playing with, just because I don't feel like they're super bladed enough to be too hard to hit. That's just my bag falling over, don't worry. They're not ridiculously hard to hit. They've got forgiveness, they've got true lofts, they look sexy as. I might need a new set now, my bag's just fallen over. I might be breaking more clubs. But yeah, good. Right, let's hit one more before we get blown away, before the world ends. Yeah, absolutely great. I've got no issues with them at all. I think they offer a small level of forgiveness. They feel fantastic, they sound quite loud. I like the idea of the face slots. It seems to give me a little bit of a visual buffer. And then going in short irons to get rid of that, which is great. RSi TPs, TaylorMades. If you're in the market if you're a low handicapper, want something that's not going to travel the world, it's not going to go a million miles, you still want the feel, you still want a little bit of forgiveness, these are the ones to try. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video down here in very windy, cold Manchester today, give it a thumb. This is dedication, this. Early morning, I'm doing this for you guys. Early morning, I'm hitting the RSi TPs, and I'm going to do some more reviews next. Stay tuned, see you soon. Thanks for watching.